Welcome to the Academy Malaysia comedy program. I have to do something what all Malaysians have in common, as it has been annoying in the story of Malaysia that we are sometimes so divided. There should be topics that connect us all, but when I have reflected over a long time which topic immediately connects everyone, I really thought about a long time. Then, yes, finally I discovered, it is back pain. That's really a topic which builds bridges, as everybody encounters that at least once in our lives. But that will not fill a whole comedy program. Thus, I thought to make a program of human mind or human emotions. The big questions of academics, of contemporary times, are humans guided by their mind or by their emotions? With me, I am very skeptical about. I always say that with my mind is like the sunroof of my car. I have it mounted, but I use it only twice a year. I possess it, but I hardly use it.
The media also always desperately appeals to our human mind with a lot of phrases, for example, that we should stay objective when we discuss things. Let us look into the facts. My favorite, if the newspaper mentions that needs to be looked at soberly, then this is really dangerous. You can't wait so long for that in Malaysia. The human being is simply an irrational being. We humans are composed of, for example, doubts. Yes, we exist of 90% of doubts and fears, and the rest is water. And doubts and fears are highly irrational. Just let us exemplify this. We have a lot of fears of, for example, terrorism, but only little concern about sugar, which is really a paradox. Every year, maybe 1 or 2 are casualties from terrorism, but hundreds of thousands dies of diabetes in Malaysia. But never ever anything really happens. Never ever the special forces made an intervention in front of a pastry shop and shouted, "Throw the cream slices on the ground, straight away, you are busted," when the special forces eliminating terrorist cells. That would really make sense in the combat against diabetes. Humans are irrational with their nutrition. There are a lot of people who are constantly unhappy with their bodies, but no one is unhappy with their brains. That is strange. You could also gain a bit of weight up there, but that is the problem area. So, if that is okay, then you need to let it grow around your wrist. It is as it is.
As a man, we have a deficit. It is always said that men are not so emotional, that men are more guided by reason. So just if you look into a soccer stadium, that contradicts this. You have to say that quite honestly and wait, you are applauding like at a political show. Everybody was silent and just one was applauding. I am like many men, a passionate do-it-yourself worker, DIY. Whenever something is broken at home, my feelings say to me, let us fix it on my own. But the mind says that will not work. But my mind never won. I continue with mounting and fixing, although I really don't have any motorial capabilities. If I am mounting a mosquito net at the window, then even an eagle can pass through. I am also hurting myself. Permanently I injure myself with DIY. Thus in the meanwhile, if I want to mount an armchair strip, I don't take the toolbox first from the basement. No, I don't. First I put myself into the stable side position. Thus I anticipate the last step in the DIY procedure to the beginning. Now if need to repair something, what do? I lay to the ground and call the emergency doctor. That's all what I do. The emergency doctor rushes to my flat. He has already the key to my flat, and I get a heart massage, and if I am lucky, as during the heart massage that paramedics is mounting the armchair strips.
The question is, do we humans learn from experience? Are we empirical beings? Well, I am also very skeptical about that. I am so long like that. The elementary school teacher always said to me, when I was doing crafts, that my Mother's Day gift was an insult. It is better to tell your mom that you forgot about the Mother's Day. That is less insulting than the chestnut man I crafted. We were allowed to craft such things, but meanwhile, the society becomes so complex. Meanwhile, young mothers in international kindergartens are complaining about whether crafting a chestnut man is still contemporary. They complained that they want also chestnut women. We have a quota system for chestnut creatures, just imagine. In kindergarten, that's the beginning. Then the discussion continued. Chestnut is not okay at all, cause they are black, and that is racist. The children don't even know about this discussion, but now they are crafting walnut males and walnut females, and 3% thereof are made from tree cones, as they are walnuts in the wrong body. Okay, that sounds really weird. If you like it, subscribe and give us a like. Your Academia Malaysia team.